Welcome to this lesson on inline functions in Kotlin. In this video, we'll explore one of Kotlin's most powerful performance optimization features, the inline keyword. Understanding inline functions is crucial for writing high-performance Kotlin code, especially when working with higher-order functions and lambdas. Let's dive in and see how inline functions can significantly improve your application's performance. The inline keyword is a modifier that tells the Kotlin compiler to copy the function's code directly at the call site, instead of creating an actual function call. This means that rather than jumping to a function and back, the compiler literally pastes the function's body wherever it's called. The primary benefit of this approach is that it eliminates the overhead associated with function calls, and more importantly, it avoids the allocation of Lambda objects. This can lead to significant performance improvements in frequently called code. Let's look at a regular function without the inline keyword. Here we have a function called measureTime that takes a Lambda block as a parameter. This function captures the start time, executes the block, captures the end time, and prints the duration. When we call this function with a Lambda, Kotlin has to create a function object to represent that Lambda. Every time we call measureTime, a new object is allocated on the heap. This object allocation, combined with the virtual method call needed to invoke the Lambda, introduces runtime overhead. Now, let's see what happens when we add the inline keyword to the same function. By marking measureTime as inline, we tell the compiler to copy both the function body and the Lambda code directly at the call site. So instead of creating a function call and allocating a Lambda object, the compiler transforms the code as if we had written it directly inline. The entire function body gets substituted at the location where it's called. This eliminates both the function call overhead and the Lambda object allocation, resulting in much more efficient code. Inline functions provide several key performance benefits. First, they eliminate function call overhead by removing the need to push and pop stack frames. Second, they avoid creating function objects for Lambda parameters, which means no heap allocations for those Lambdas. Third, reduced memory allocation leads to less garbage collection pressure, making your application more efficient overall. And fourth, inline functions allow the just-in-time compiler to optimize the code more effectively, since it sees the entire operation as one continuous block of code rather than separate function calls. So when should you use the inline keyword? The most common use case is for functions with Lambda parameters, also known as higher-order functions. These benefit the most from inlining because they eliminate Lambda object allocation. You should also consider using inline for performance-critical code, such as functions that are called frequently in hot code paths or inside loops. Additionally, small utility functions are excellent candidates for inlining, especially when the overhead of calling the function is significant compared to the actual work the function performs. However, inline functions aren't always the right choice. You should avoid inlining large functions because the compiler copies the function body to every call site, which can significantly increase your bytecode size. This code bloat can actually hurt performance more than it helps. Also, if a function doesn't have Lambda parameters, there's little benefit to inlining since you're not eliminating Lambda object allocation. Finally, recursive functions cannot be inlined effectively because the compiler can't copy an infinite chain of recursive calls. In these cases, it's better to keep your functions as regular, non-inlined functions. Let's recap the key takeaways from this lesson. The inline keyword eliminates function call overhead and Lambda object creation, which can significantly improve performance. Inline functions work best for small, frequently called higher-order functions where the benefits outweigh the cost of code duplication. However, you should avoid using inline for large functions to prevent code bloat in your bytecode. The key is to use inline strategically in performance-critical code paths where the benefits are most apparent. With this knowledge, you can now make informed decisions about when to use inline functions in your Kotlin applications to optimize performance.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.